Yeah, so right away this place sucks. There's very little cover in the entryway. And there are mutants who patrol the upper areas who can ruin my day very easily. Really hoping I can see some of them here and get the drop on them before they see me. I don't want a blood bug proboscis, thank you very much. There's also a mutant hound that will come down and patrol the area. And there's a bunch of them in the... You can see there's a ramp up there that leads to some upper levels. It's actually a very... kind of a challenging place to negotiate. I kind of got to leave Piper here in the entranceway.
Okay, I'll be here then.
I'm just going to have to try to very surreptitiously scout around here. Where are they? I'll be honest with you folks, usually they're out here and I can see at least one or two of them. Where the heck are they? That's even more unnerving than them being here. Honestly. There we go, a suicider. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. It's exactly the sort of thing that terrifies me. You know what?
You say the word. That's a plan.
We're getting out of here. We're gonna do that. The only way I can possibly do this is to pull back, wait for them to settle down, and then go back in. That's the only way that this is gonna work, because if they bum rush me, so you saw there was a legendary in there. I was actually thinking for a second that suicider was close enough that mini nuke would have the back blast would have killed me. I'm pretty sure I was right on. If I had not hit him, if I had not had that critical ready, I'm pretty sure that that would have been the case. So I want to even get out of the way of the door here, because it's not unheard of for them to come out and follow me. Yeah, it's a tricky thing, because I want Piper in there for the backup, and I certainly want her in there with that shotgun. Probably the best weapon for companion, by the way, because they shoot worse than I do, believe it or not. But I also need her not to blow my stealth. So, suicider taken care of. Piper's going to do the same thing she did before and stay right there.
Not going anywhere.
And I'm just going to have to really, really gingerly move through this place. And of course, it is not lost on me that the irony of what I did as I took the rifleman perk instead of the pistol perk, which, you know, I could have. I could have taken it. I didn't take it. And I find myself in a situation where I could really, really have used that extra pistol damage. Because as you saw, yeah, those guys, these are tough guys, and a lot of these super mutants will not go down easily. What I wouldn't give for this being a game where I could crouch crouch underneath things. I'd love to be able to crawl underneath that stairs. More shotgun shells. More goodies for Piper. I don't know why do they hang the meat bags. I guess the idea was to hang the blood, but they just hang them up in the air. I don't get it. Is it just decoration? This is Super Mutant's idea of decoration? I don't know. I'm not worried about that, what he's got. Because what he's got is... oh, look at that. Did I kill one in the blast? Yes, I did.
Free for the taking.
And yes, I am aware that I am leaving Piper in the doorway. I kind of just want to scout out this area to see what's local. There's that legendary skirmisher. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here's my problem. I can take him out with the rifle. I'm quite sure I can take him out. Yep, it'll take him out for sure. But what's on me once I take him out? That's my problem. What comes down this hallway? Well, nothing comes down this hallway, as it turns out. Which is terrific. I'm pretty sure there's one back here. Yep, there's one right back there. But I can't get a good shot on him. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. There, I have a good shot on him. Just need to make sure I hit him.
What's that? I can hear you. Come out, wherever you are. Someone there. Hello? You're here. Stop hiding! Who's there?
Shit. Very much
Come out sooner or later.
very much regretting not taking that
What?
pistol.
I hear something. What was that?
Not taking that pistol enhancement.
See me. I am super mutant standing before you. I am happy for you, as I am happy for me. We're super human. Yes, but our ears play tricks on me again. Just like the rest of us. It is what it is. Soon I will be. You will follow. Your ears work. Can you hears me? I don't care.
I've never been able to hear that conversation before. That was kind of worth it. But as I said previously, if I'm not my usual chatty self, this is why I'm sitting here terrified of these guys.
Annoyed.
Wow, just picking the ammo up off the guy. That's all it took. And if you heard, if you were listening, don't know how good the audio is, there's also a super mutant hound out there, which I knew was out there. Pardon me. But he also could ruin my day here. What I need to do is get it. I need to get a beat on that guy over there. But I would really, really, really like to know where the dog is. I think the dog's upstairs. I am taking a tremendous risk right now. And I get that. But I kind of got to take this guy out or else I can't advance. I need to basically secure this wing if I'm going to advance in the other direction and take out that legendary. Oh boy, he is right freaking there. So lesson learned. Without that pistol enhancement, and I'm going to keep harping on my own foolishness. Well, just bad luck, really. Not taking that. It takes 2 shots to kill these guys. So I just have to double tap them. Now my question is, where do I go from here? I don't exactly remember the layout, which is always dangerous. Just look at what I have for a second. Alright. Boy, I wish I had cooked that meat before I got in here. Keep considering whether I should put this on. But again, my build is oh wait a minute. Yeah. So that's, oh no, it's close. It's got. But these guys all have the whatchamacallit, they have ballistic weapons, not energy weapons. Let's look what I lose by doing that. This is a hell of a time to be doing this assessment, but just, yeah, so that goes down. Perception would go down to 8, agility would go down to 10. That's not that bad. I don't know, I kind of think I'm gonna put on the Martyr's chest piece. I may regret this. But in case my health goes down to 20%, that slowing down time without having to take a jet sounds pretty damn good to me. And now, of course, comes the other complicated part. What is the layout of this damn place beyond here? Is there a way out of this kitchen? Or is it, no, there isn't. Alright, so I keep hearing those guys coming from the other direction. Oh, by the way, this is something else I keep forgetting in this game. Blood packs, in some ways, in survival, are superior to stim packs. And, okay, they don't do as much healing. Absolutely. But they also don't make you thirsty. Oh, look, 2 useless antimicrobials. I'll probably end up dropping those before the end of this. I'm basically just picking up Molotovs so nobody else picks them up at this point. Oh, 50 cal. You guys killed somebody who had a 50 cal and you didn't even take the ammo? Come on. Alright, so this section is more or less cleared. I think the, yeah, it was from up here I was hearing the hound. Yeah, so they can hear me and smell me through there. I mean, not that closing the door really makes a difference, but... So what I have to be concerned about, if I take out that legendary, who is still, by the way, just sitting up there, what I have to be concerned about is them coming down this way and blocking me off. Gotta be very careful how I approach this. This is one of those times when I really, really wish that planting mines did not alert the enemy. Because what I would love to do would be to plant a mine on those stairs so that anybody coming down those stairs would be blown up. But because the game treats the delivery of mines very similar to the delivery of a grenade, two entirely different things, I don't dare do that, because I could be sitting there facing the stairs, setting a mine, and this guy could turn around and cap me in the back. I don't dare do that. I think my best bet is actually to pull Piper out of where she is and have her stand, unfortunately, in a slightly exposed position. Maybe behind these sandbags I can get her.
Shoot.
Go. Oh, for God's sake. Go. Go.
Uh-huh.
Hope that doesn't expose our stealth. Stay there.
Shout if you need me.
Oh, God, please, please do something and don't just sit there. As I said, the only thing I can do to take out that legendary is fire the sniper weapon. When I do that, I'm gonna get a lot of attention.
Here's playing tricks on me again.
Or maybe not. I mean, yes, I'm in caution. They're looking. But they're not nearly as...
Stupid noises.
See, this is just one of those things that kind of, I have to fight my expectations of the way things should work in my mind, and the way they might work in other shooters from the way they work in here. There's not that much difference between a silenced weapon and a non-silenced weapon. Now, on the silencing side, that makes sense. That's actually more realistic, because silenced weapons, quote-unquote suppressed weapons, are not really that quiet. So that makes sense. That part makes all kinds of sense. I think I'm just going to leave Piper behind that barrier. It doesn't make sense the other way. It doesn't make sense that, you know... Oh, he's sleeping. Or is he? No, he's just dead. He's just sleeping. No, he's dead. I wonder what got him. Oh, it must have been the... Oh, it was the blast? He was caught in the blast. Boy, did I hit that guy at the right time. Did I hit that guy at the right time? If I had waited just a little bit... If I had not been... hit him when I did, almost certainly would have gotten me instead of him. I have no good idea about how many super mutants there are on this side.
Buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
Well, there's at least one.
No green stuff here.
do they know about green stuff? I'm a little confused by that. I think that they're, well, I don't want to, for those who don't know the games, spoilers.
What's that? Something there.
So I'm catching, if you're not using stereo speakers as I am, or you're just however your sound works, I caught him off up to my
What was that?
my upper right. That one was out to my upper left, but also definitely both of them upstairs. And once again, we're hungry again. I think we're going to eat the Yaguai ribs. And I realize, by the way, that I could be eating some of this food for, the benefits, but I just am such a stooge. I just I didn't cook them before I got here. Oh, for God's sakes. Missiles. Oh, boy. They are upstairs. I'm pretty sure they're upstairs. 75, 80% sure. There's that one little bit of me that's not sure entirely. Oh, well, I'm picking up more.
There?
Oh, Jesus. Picking up more meat.
Who's there? Stupid noises.
As stealthy as I think I am, with Stealth 3 and the shadowed armor, they're still picking up on me. I'm gonna have to walk more slowly. There's the stairs. And if you don't hear me talking much, it's because at this point I'm almost listening as much as I am watching. And hoping that the sound editors in this game did their job very well. Telling me truthfully where things are. Other thing I have to contend with here, it's not 2 levels, it's 3. But you can't get to this level from here, so it's a little bit confusing. Where are these guys? Do they come down the stairs? What is their patrol route? I can't see. So I just have to hope. Right over there. He's right over there. Right out in the open. Alright, made it to the top floor. There's a Protectron. Lordy, if I could get to that Protectron. Turn him on, he would be a major boon to me, but I don't know where his control panel is.
What's that? Come on! What?
All right. Almost died. Not well handled, I gotta say. Not as well handled as I could have. And I just barely survived it. So, not my finest hour, but I did survive it. And I'll take it. I'll take the win. As they say in football, a win's a win. If you want pretty, go look at Picasso. Now, if I were doing an energy build right now, I'd really want to grab that microscope. Now I gotta look at how much weight I have. You know, I can pick it up. I can.
That's in better shape than I expected.
Piper, how do you possibly know what I am picking up? Now, see, this is why this Protectron is frustrating to me. Because in order to get to him, I already have to have taken out all... I mean, I guess I could have... If I had come from this direction, I could have taken out the one that was over here, and then he could have killed those two. But really, I am going to activate him, though, because I could use the extra muscle. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I want to do something first. No, that's a regular super mutant. Where's the, Oh, the legendary's downstairs. He's downstairs, that's right. Okay, so legendary is downstairs. The one that the actual operating room is over here. I might want to activate the Protectron. Oh, that's interesting. I can push that thing right out of the way. It's only kind of semi-solid. But I'm going to activate the Protectron and probably make our way up here with Piper. But I should probably check out the second floor and clear that out first. But this fellow may help me with that. So let's see. What is a... What's one of the more rare words in here? We'll try camp. Okay, so camp. So it can't be that. Could be army. It is not army. We know it can't be call. So it can't be either of those two. And again, so it must be something ending in a P, right? What's the, where is the next thing ending in a P? I am, by the way, really bad at this game, so I could be completely wrong about that. In fact, I may be wrong with that because I don't see any word matching that. Oh, we didn't try call, so I don't know that, but I think it could be... could be rain. There we go. Yes, it's rain. See? Terrible at that game. But that's okay. We did it. We've got our Protectron. Just to make sure we have the right thing. I don't usually mess around with this, but I want to make sure that I have the right parameter here.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Oh, I missed that. 10mm rounds. Now, I don't know whether he's actually... I think that the area he patrols is actually limited enough that he's actually not going to do me a damn bit of good at this point. But again, based on where that terminal was, he would have had limited utility for me. He could have taken out the two guys in this room, I suppose. Which, you know, in fairness, would have saved me from a near-death experience. But... I want to go down to the second level before I go in there. Because the prisoner is being the kidnapped person, the sister. Boy, I really wish that the mod actually gave them names. That would have been really fun. But she's in there. Now, there are some over here, I know. There's some more super mutants. I'm not going to particularly worry about them at the moment because they're not the target. The goal is here, again, not to kill every super mutant. I'm killing the super mutants that present a direct threat to me. Although, really, I mean, honestly, you should really try to kill every super mutant you see. They're horrible form of life. Threatening to humanity. What do we got? Oh, boy, what a disappointment. The Safecracker's leather right arm. I mean, I'll pick it up. It's not terrible. I can't imagine there's anybody over here. No, there is none. One of the things that's interesting to me about the super mutants and their behavior is that they talk dumb. They talk like, you know, the Hulk, which makes sense. They look like the Hulk. You can see the association. But they actually have a... The game continually... all the games continually represent them as having a... They have a sort of cunning. And, of course, not all super mutants are stupid. You know, some of them are quite intelligent and perfectly capable of, you know, making plans and conversing in complete sentences if they want to. But even the ones who are kind of, let us say, not the greatest conversationalists, even they have, like, it's like, oh, they're dumb. It's like, yeah, but they're not. Like, they have almost kind of like, and I don't know whether this is part of the idea behind the FEV, which is, by the way, for those who don't know the game, the forced evolutionary virus, which is what created them. Sort of, they're sort of a Davros-style experiment by an earlier villains of the game to try to find sort of the ultimate form of mutated life that could survive in the post-apocalypse. And in many ways they are. But you wonder if the FEV includes a sort of... I just want to make sure that these guys are not anywhere close to me so that they're not going to present a direct threat. If I go in here, it can get hairy, and I don't really want to go deeper. No, I think that they're... Oh, yeah, there they are. Well, maybe I will take that guy out. He's pretty easy. Now I'll back off. Unlikely. So yeah, one wonders if they had some sort of genetic intelligence or genetic programming that allows them to. And I grant that I may be completely overthinking the game. Then again, I've been surprised before by Fallout, and the guys who made up this game, they've gone deep on some of this stuff sometimes. You know, in a way that is funny because the game is in some respects very silly, and yet at the same time, I have seen them go really deep on some of the lore, to the point where I'm going like, oh wait a minute, that they thought this through. So now I'm torn. Do I want to bring Piper up here in case that guy comes out? In case he's alerted by what happens in there. Do I want to bring her all the way up here so she's in the operating room with me? I think I'm going to bring her up.
What can I do? Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Boy, you can say that again. So that guy's far enough back there that... Is there a door here? No, he's far enough back there he can't even... He's not even detecting us here, so that's good. So now comes the real shit, because I have no idea who or what is in there. It's probably at least a skirmisher. Super mutant skirmisher. If it's a minigun wielder... Oh no. Oh no, I did not anticipate that. How do I get that door open? Oh, here's the cap stash, that's good. Holy smoke. Huh. There must be a way. I gotta find it. Alright, so now I gotta look for the key. So now I do have to go over here. Boy, oh boy. It's got more dangerous. Keeps getting more dangerous. I didn't remember that. I didn't remember that I had to get the key. Piper, stay.
Can do.
You're gonna fuck things up for me if you don't. I think there's another dog over here. The mutant hound. Somewhere around here. Or I'm wrong, and this is a very small little area. Oh no, there's a way through here. Okay. So nothing over here as far as I know. Right, same deal, same kind of little end. There's been a couple of these kind of little... Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. Look at that. That's right, I remember this place. It's all coming back to me now, folks. It's been a while, but... Can't open that one. Boy, I wish I had Nick along instead of Piper right now. Really, really do.
come out wherever you are.
I can hear him out there. He's close by. Kind of astounding to me how, again, I think I've mentioned it before, how quickly the game has me relax with the gun when I can hear.
You have to come out sooner or later.
Same to you, buddy. Same goes for you.
Gonna find you soon, you wanted a fight.
I think that one might be downstairs,
Otherwise.
which is why he's not coming around the corner. But yeah, there's the aforementioned mutant hound. I knew he was somewhere around here. I heard him sniffing for me. So, as advertised. Oh, look, an oil slick. Boy, that would have ruined my day if I had been in it. I think. There he is. I seem to recall that this guy's almost always the last one I face on this side. I don't know why, but I think it just works. I think I'm doing some very similar patterns. I would love for him to come through that doorway so I could take him out from up here. I'm also loving how many. Again, I have not forgotten about that idea of doing the energy weapon build. Although I'll tell you what, I am loving this silenced weapon, and that is the thing that you absolutely unequivocally give up when you have energy weapons. You do not get. Oh, and here we go. And what I'm about to do here. Eat that grilled radstag, one of two I've got left. You do give it up. You do give up the stealth to a great extent, which is a bummer. But if I were, per se, to go into the glowing sea, where this sort of interior stealth weaponry is not going to benefit me quite as much. Well, that's what I get out of that. I might consider a laser heavy weapon of some kind. I might even consider a heavy Institute automatic rifle, which, as I said before, I'm quite impressed with with the range and damage of those things. All right, there he is. Now he's walking that way. I think he just kind of hangs out there, though. Now the question is, do I want to jump down here, or is that going to? I think it's too dangerous, and I'm gonna kind of just pop out in the middle of his field of view. I think I'm gonna take the long way around. So yeah, and it would have been quite happy to leave these guys be, but it looks like I still don't have the key. I might add.
What you got for me?
Follow me. When I say follow me, I mean go in here and then follow behind me. But yeah, I still don't have the key, so hopefully there is a key over here or something of that nature. If not, I'm gonna have to consult the internet. I don't know. I don't remember it being this hard to find. Very little in this game is actually hard to find. It's actually the puzzles are not.
Point the way.
Are not particularly challenging. Those of you who have watched some of my previous stuff, I did a playthrough of some very old school RPGs not too long ago. And some of those are just like those were back in the days when it was just like, you know, they make the puzzles as difficult as they damn well please, and they were they were infuriatingly difficult, especially because back in the day, you know, the graphics weren't as good, the interfaces weren't as good. And so it was a little harder to tell. Oh boy, where'd he go? If there's anything I fucking hate, it's thinking you got a beat on somebody, getting down here, and then he's gone. There he is, okay. The body of the one I killed before. Ah, this looks promising. Okay. Let me deal with him. Well, when I say deal with him, I mean loot his corpse. And all he's got is some miserable. Oh, can I get up there this way? No, I don't think so. So let's go back over here and see if we're lucky. This particular area. No, I do not want a toothbrush. That is obviously not going to hack it. Not with that particular device. Carrying too much and can't run. Okay, well, we're going to have to go back to Piper then. And yes, I am utterly dedicated to picking up every piece of garbage I absolutely can. Every piece of junk. As long as it has useful parts, I'm picking it up. Hey, Piper. Let's dump some stuff off on you. I mean, a fusion core, for God's sakes. You're definitely taking a fusion core. Those things are heavy as hell. And 7 microscopes. Count them, 7. Oh, she can't carry anymore. Well, I'm sure she can carry a few things. So there you go.
Say the word.
All right. So my the stuff I can give her now is, oh look, buff out. That weighs almost nothing. I'll definitely take that. So now I got to start looking around in earnest for this, the operating room key. All kinds of interesting gear. As a nurse's station. I have not gone in here. I should try that. Looks like it was just a patient room. That's not going to help me. Where was this? How did this work? Is it in here? Also looks like a patient room. I doubt that that's going to help me. Yep, just another patient room. Oh, there it is. And these stairs, I believe, are just... I think these lead anywhere that I haven't been. For a second, I thought that was a bear trap. I had flashbacks to Fallout's past.
What you got for me? Of course.
Okay, so now we are back to where we were before. We've got it And you know, that took so long, and I'm so terrified of the game freezing. I am going to go run back and, or crashing. I'm going to run back and take a nap in one of those patient beds, because it just occurred to me that was a long, long process of clearing this place out. Not easy and very tense, and the last thing I need right now is for the blue screen of death to hit me, because Bethesda, and have to do that all over again. So we're going to take advantage of one of the few advantages of this particular part of the level, or this area, and just take a quick nap. So that's our progress is saved for posterity before we go in here and face what is probably the most dangerous super mutant in the place, who we, by the way, almost certainly have to fight at close range. And I'm going to try to come up with a strategy to fight him before I walk in there. Which means what I should really do is kind of stop Piper where she is.
Yep. Okay, I'll be here then.
Because she might fuck everything up. Because I want to scout this. If I remember this place correctly, it's usually not just one opponent. I think there's a hound in here. Possibly two hounds. And that's what causes the problems. Yep, there's a mutant hound right there. Now the question is, can I take out the mutant hound? Oh, I can't unlock that. Okay. Oh, that's right. This thing. There's stuff I can do to modify the conditions in here. So we're going to bring Piper in, because I'm torn, because it's that whole I need them for backup versus they're utterly incompetent in combat, but I think I need to bring her in. All right. Come closer.
That's a plan. Shout if you need me.
I mean, you're right there, so I won't need to shout. Okay, so here's the next thing. When I use this operating terminal, I will go out of stealth, because the game, in its infinite wisdom, assumes that to use a computer, you must stand up. I don't know why that's the case. I guess maybe it's the ticking of the keys. Pardon me. Just a quick drink. And so when I do that, my concern is that will then alert the super mutant hound and possibly his master, and things will go pear-shaped. So do I take out that super mutant hound and then retreat, or is he going to kill the hostage? I can't remember whether they do that. Boy, oh boy, this is tough. I'm just not remembering enough about this scenario to know. I think the thing I want to do is take out the hound, see what else it alerts, retreat, and then Piper, if Piper gets in a tangle, then I will know. I'll know what's there at least. I think they'll come investigate and not kill the hostage straight off.
Who's
so as I generally hoped, threw me into caution, but did not throw me into combat. And look at that. Remember what I was saying about how intelligent super mutants can be? Forget I said it. So let's go check this thing out again. So we turn off the operating lights. We turn on the operating music. And I don't think we open the door.
I am unhappy. Yes, my brother.
Okay, there's two of them in there. Son of a bitch.
Both?
Okay, a super mutant brute is in there. That is a grave, grave concern to me. I don't know. The super mutant brute may have a minigun. He may have a laser. Oh, wait, what's that? And there he is. Hold on. He may have made this easy for me. Yeah, forget everything I said about these guys being smart. Forget it. I was wrong. They seem smart when there are a lot more of them. If that makes any sense. I forgot I gave you metal armor, Piper. I don't know if the operating music actually improves my stealth. I sure hope it does, because that would be super awesome. Okay, who's that? That is just a garden variety super mutant. I think all I've got left is a hound. I didn't hear any vocal reaction. Aha. Hound, hound, hound. I think I saw him running around. There's a hound running around. Where is he, you little son of... Where are you, little son of a bitch? There he is. Come on. Damn that guy. I can't believe I can't hit him from here. Oh, it's glass. Well, Flight of the Valkyries was very well timed for that one, let me tell you. Alright. Let's open this thing up. Brahmin meat, always welcome. And see, this can go very wrong. See that? Gas tank. In the past, I have made the horrible, horrible mistake of trying to take those guys out with, you know, what I thought was a small grenade or something, and obviously, you know, I didn't realize the interior. I don't, and you know, set off the. Oh, and it wasn't obviously it wasn't a hostage situation, or else I wouldn't have done it. But I have tried to take them out with a grenade and had that thing go off and kill me. Ah, the Syringer rifle, an interesting, not particularly practical, but interesting weapon for certain specific applications, which I have used in the past. Oh, focused excited laser rifle. Does not suck. Does not suck. And more mutant hound meat, which of course was always welcome. So there we go. Oh man, what a thing! What a thing! All right, hey,
Please, you gotta help me!
don't worry, I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my God. Thank you. Let's go.
All right, you're free. And here, obviously, are some of the former prisoners, or one of the former prisoners who. Hey, it was a raider, so clearly nobody came for them. Piper, are you following me, or are you just still sitting here? Did I actually command you? Oh no.
What can I do? Can do.
All right, let's go. And hope I didn't miss anybody. All right. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's get down here. Come on, let's go. Come on there, settler. Do I have a weapon for her? Let's see here. Let me just check. I don't believe I gave her a better weapon. Oh, no, I did. I gave her a 10mm pistol. So she's got a decent weapon. Should be able to get her way back home.
Sure.
Let's just double check here. So she's got two 10mm pistols. What have I got in the way of weaponry I could give her? Of course, if I give her a Molotov cocktail now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to forget about it. And then someday I'm going to be there at 10 Pines Bluff, and she's going to kill me with it. But is there anything else I can give her that will make her life easier? No, I think she's okay. I think she's okay. Your brother's very worried about you. But Piper? Where you going, Piper? Oh, wait. Hey, Piper. Hold on a second.
Where to?
What do you have in the way of weapons? Maybe. No, I guess I didn't give you any of those other ones. Yeah, I guess that's all she's... I mean, that's all she needs. That's fine. And, of course, Piper can't carry anymore. Okay, so we're going to head back this way. 10 Pines Bluff is technically that way. I don't know if she actually follows me all the way back or not, but we're going to, we're heading that general direction anyway. I'm not going to stay at Outpost Zamangia. Or, well, no, pardon me. I misspoke. I'm going to go to Outpost Zamangia.
My back hurts, my feet hurts, everything hurts.
I hear you. And I better switch to the old sniper rifle because we're now in the open country. And as I said, I know we just killed a rad scorpion here not too long ago. I don't know how frequently the spawns will respawn here. As I recall, survival mode, the spawns are slower. Yeah, so there's a machine gun turret up there. I'm going to steer clear of that place. As I recall, the spawns are by definition slower in this this mode. Sometimes she just lose. I try to escort these people back, but I feel like I just lose track of them. Where'd she go? Part of that may be just this, you know, freaking wonky pathfinding in these games. see that? She just freaking disappeared. I mean, I don't know how it works. I feel like maybe the game, when you get out of their sight, they just kind of go poof and go back to where they came from. They teleport, which is funny because it only seems to happen in that particular circumstance. It only happens with when you're because I've certainly gotten my share of kidnap missions before, and I have tried to collect the people and take them home and escort them home. Often because, back in the day, early on in the game, I didn't give them any decent weapons, and I didn't know how survivable they were. I didn't know what the rules were. I mean, do I have to... If they get killed on the way back, is that a fail? Am I going to go off, walk away, and then I'm going to get a message like, you have, the kidnapped person is dead, you failed the mission? I didn't know early on. So... there's a gruesome... very strange. Usually don't see skeletons do that. Oh. By the way, while I'm here...
If anyone...
I know it seems paranoid,
could figure out a good use for it.
but I don't want to do any of that over again. But yeah, they do have a tendency to disappear. But as I was saying, other NPCs in other circumstances don't do that. You rescue Vadim. If you follow Vadim, he walks all the way back. He walks all the way back to Diamond City. Takes kind of a weird route, I might add, to get there, because I have followed him before. But he definitely does not take a direct route, as I see it. But he does walk back. If you move people between settlements, provisioners or settlers, you just move them to a different settlement. They walk the whole distance. You can sometimes you get distracted doing something. You're building something. They kind of go off on their merry way, and you catch up with them later, and they've walked halfway there. Happens all the time, but not with kidnapping victims once they are freed. Like I said, I've seen it a couple times now, and it's very weird. Well, presumably, there is a grace period against getting it. Oh, and there is, as there usually is, there is a combat going on. Oh boy, some radstags. Boy, could I use them. But I don't want to get involved in that combat. Could use that radstag meat, though. I'm going to try for him with the silenced pistol, so I don't stir up too much trouble.
Let's put this thing out of its misery.
No, Piper. Oh, Piper. I swear to God, Piper, if you bring something else down on us, I am be so fucking pissed.
Where are you?
Piper, come here. Come here.
Gone. Just like that.
Yeah, that's what deer do. All right, I can't hold the hide, but that's all right. And it's 2 pounds, of course. That's why. That's okay. I'll leave it. And we're still in caution, probably from the radstag. Probably. There we go. Look at that. See, gone, but I can track it down. See, instead of shooting the fuck out of it with your shotgun, well beyond the shotgun's range, you can just do like I do. Although, you know what? Oh my.
On the wrong people
Oh my God.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, they're Brotherhood, thank God. Did she actually tag that thing? We are getting a little bit close to Outpost Zamanjas, so I'm a little concerned here, but I think she might have tagged it. I also think the Brotherhood took out the guys who were fighting over the... are claiming that area around the crash site, so... I guess I could go back there. Yeah, that little cabin up there is, or shack, it's not a cabin. Shack is basically just up the road from Zamanja. Yeah, I'm getting too close. And that is something I'll have to take care of too, because as you can see, I'm in caution. I'm in caution from those bloat flies. But one of the things that get you about Zamanja, one of the many things that sucks about it, is that, oh, a black one too. I need to steer clear of that goddamn place. Is the fact that one thing sets up one enemy alerts another enemy alerts another enemy. In other words, you're in combat with the bloat flies, and because you're in combat with the bloat flies, the raiders hear it and they detect you because you're focused on the... What's got me in caution? What's got me in caution? I want to get as far away from Zamanja as possible because I'm terrified that it's something there. It also could be gunners. There's a lot of things it could be, and I don't want it to be any of those things. Yeah, what was that? Oh God, Piper, will you please not go stalking off after the thing? Follow me. Do not follow your fucking... Oh, see, as advertised. Look at that. Bloatfly detected Piper, and is now on her. There we go. And I just let her deal with that. And I don't even care. But yeah, that particular area up there, where is it? That one. Kind of overlooks Zamanja a little bit, which is up there. So you've got that on one end, you've got that raider that I mentioned, and the other end, it's just a... Like I said, the whole area is just... There's enemies who are neighbors of enemies. And they don't necessarily get along, but it doesn't matter. Just you fight one, it alerts the others to your presence, and then they fight you. And again, if you're fighting bloat flies and it attracts the attention of a guy with a fat man, that's how your playthrough ends when you're permadeathing. Make sure there's nothing going through this little gulch here. As I think I mentioned, I ran into some super mutants around here not too long ago. So that's something I want to repeat.
Need to replace that cook pot.
Wow, she just got back from being kidnapped, dude. How did...
Right.
I don't know how to thank you for that rescue you pulled off.
Just remember, this is all thanks to the Minutemen.
We know. That's why we support the Minutemen. You can always count on us to help out down the road.
I just wanted to thank you again for getting me home safe. I won't forget what you've done for me.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. And look at that, a level. We've made a level. Hallelujah. The only other thing we can do is we can also, of course, do a little cooking. Do some just general
Handy, aren't ya?
general cleanup. We've obviously been holding on to a lot of raw meat for long enough. One of those essential things you have to do when you get back to the base is cook the meat of all the animals who tried to kill you. Very fitting. Look at all that. Look at it. I've got a it's like a Brazilian barbecue around here. They just keep bringing different kinds of meat to the table. What else do I have here? Can I make... I don't have quite enough dirty water to make noodle soup. Oh well. Why can you only make noodle soup with dirty water? Why can't you make it with purified water. Wouldn't that be logical that you should be able to do that? And so there we are. So that part is done. That part is done. I have succeeded. I have still not taken Outpost Zamanja, but that is my next goal. And this is an excellent place to be a home base for that purpose. It's also an excellent home base for me to drop off some of this crap for the moment. So I've got so much stuff I'm carrying around. And so does Piper. Piper also needs to drop off some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. So you see just all the stuff that we accumulate, and it only gets worse, right? As you go on through the game, you just keep accumulating more stuff. I can't ever drop the fusion core though. I need to hold on to that or those mods. I need her to hold on because those are things that these general materials. If you're familiar with the game, you know this of course. But these general materials, once you get a trade network going, you can essentially use them wherever. You get those trade routes going. You can draw upon the resources of the workshops of all the trade routes, but only for the raw materials, not for the actual objects themselves. Which, of course, for junk is fine because that's all junk is used for. It's used for raw materials. You just break it down to its component parts.
Something, real quick.
Yeah. As usual, you want to do your reporter thing. You really need to get to train her to work on her interview skills. She's not very good at it. But things like mods or weapons or ammo, those things do not transfer. And here I am wearing the metal armor. I'm never really crazy about the look of the metal armor. You know, it's not my favorite.
Excuse me. Piper,
It looks I don't know, looks a little odd to me.
are folks out here concerned with the Institute using synths to infiltrate the Commonwealth's food supply, possibly poisoning hundreds?
I am now.
Oh, thank you for your time.
See, not a terribly good interviewer, I'm sorry to say, Piper. You're not. Yeah. All right, well, that's just my opinion. So we're going to, I think, take a break here. This is an excellent time to break. I didn't expect that we would go in this direction. I didn't expect that we would go to Outpost Zamanja. I didn't expect that we would actually then not actually go to Outpost Zamanja and instead go to Medford and have to deal with that whole situation. But I'm certainly glad that we made it through, that our settler is back home. I really got to see about some way to name the existing settlers. I think there's a way to do it. I'll look into that between sessions. So what we're going to do is we're going to rest here, and then next time we will pick up Outpost Zamanja and take that place over, and then probably try to make our way back to... I don't think we're really ready to populate the Taffington Boathouse yet, but I will definitely go back to the Starlight Drive-In and make that habitable. So that's coming up. So this, of course, is a very tired old Tom Jin, traveling the roads with Piper Wright, setting the world straight, building up the Minutemen, making things better. And this is, of course, in the context of my playthrough of Fallout 4 Survival Mode, my Permadeath run. Well, thank you for watching, everybody, and see you next time.